Welcome everybody back to the track here, Thunder Valley Racing League. We are at USA International Speedway. The guys have put the mini stocks up on the trailer and have driven the street stocks down onto the track. Starting off this field out here is going to be the number 9, Cody Ryan, the number 1, Mike the Goat Heminger on his outside. Row number 2 is going to be Ward Fisher and John Ditch Digger Dottle, probably Jamison Howell and Stetson Just Being Honest William going to make up positions 5 and 6. 7th place is going to go to number 21, Shane the Doorman Harbin, number 45, Brent Grandpa Thompson in 8th. 9th place going to Chad Okie Budman Thompson in 70. Number 74 going to be driven by Jason Right Hook Waldridge. Number 17 driven by Jamie the Sleeper Howell. The big deal, Paul Majifka is going to be out there in the number 44 car. Lights are off on the pace car. Coming off in turn number 4, we're going to go racing at race number 4 of 15 here with the HHR Racing Series. Cody Ryan is the pole setter winner from the HHR Racing Series award out there for the pole setter award this time around. A little bit of technical difficulties there with our camera, but we'll get it all straightened out here. Pace car will come off next time by, but a big shout out to Cody there, as he did win the pole from Mike Heminger. Mike Heminger had it for a while there during the pole rounds, held on to it for quite a while actually, and then all of a sudden here comes Cody Ryan and took it away from him. So he goes away with the reward and the from the HHR Racing Series for fastest pole setter today at USA International Speedway. We've got 80 laps to run here at USA International Speedway. They got 3 quick fixes. 2 sets of tires over the wall in the pit, so they can make 2 pit stops. 1 would probably do it here in the 80 laps, so we'll see how long they go before they cause a caution. But green flag is flying, and we are racing. Cody Ryan in the number 9 car down on the inside has the lead as Mike Heminger, the number 1, the GOAT, fights him on the outside. 84 Red Rocket down on the inside. Here they come, 2 wide, little bit of a touch there. Got one in the back. Went down on the inside, not sure where he went. Number 17, the sleeper, Jamie Howell around. Let's see if we can figure out what happened there. We'll back it up real quick. He's hard down into the wall, too. Around the corner he comes there. Looked like he just got loose. Yeah, got underneath that yellow line there. Got loose, got the front end down into the inside wall and took the front bumper clean off of that car. Not sure that brought out the caution. Jamie may end up having to go into the pits and go down a lap. Looks like he's got it running again. He's back out of the track. We are green flag racing still. Let's see if he can get it up to speed. Definitely's got some damage on the front of that car, Jamie. Smashed the front end in just a little bit. Cody Ryan still out front. Got the Red Rocket, the 84, trying to chase him down. Big wiggle by the 84, Ward Fisher. Big wiggle in the back of the car there. Caution may be out now. Yeah, we see the caution light flashing there. Right there's the issue. Got the 21 of Shane Harbin is around. The 64 of John Dottle. Looks like they may have just got together there. We'll watch it in real time here as they come into the corner. The big wiggle by the 21 there. Trying to get down underneath John Dottle. That was awful tight. Didn't quite make it in. We'll do it in slow motion here. right here, you can see Shane hard on the brake, just trying to get that car down inside, but just doesn't quite get it under control, and he can turn that wheel all over the place, trying to keep it out of John Dottle. Just does bump the back end of Dottle, and gets the back end of the ditch digger around, and then hits the front end and straightens him back out. Might cause some wheel damage to both those cars. Definitely put Shane down into the inside and into the wall there. Got a little scrape on the side of John Dottle's car. But yeah, so a little bit of a racing accident there. Stuck it in a little bit low there. Shane, the doorman Harbin, tried to dig it underneath the ditch digger, and John Dottle was holding the bottom low enough that he couldn't quite get it in there. He went in a little bit out of control, though, when he was on the brake there, and I think he went into the corners a little bit fast. Couldn't quite get it wound up in time, and got together with the ditch digger. They got 3 quick fixes on these cars. They'll get them worked out, get them fixed up, get him back out of the track, and we will go racing one more time. This race definitely had a few cautions in it, so we're going to do our best to get through the caution laps as quickly as possible and get back to racing action. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, let us know you're here watching the show. Always love to hear from our fans out there. We are Green Flag Racing. Almost didn't catch the music there. Just trying to get to my controls. It's our Thunder Valley Racing here. We are oh no, we got a problem. Oh my goodness. 44 hard into the wall. Paul Majivka. Let's back that up and see what happened there. Front end is just gone. Oh no, it might have been the 45. Grandpa Thompson might have got into the back of Paul Majivka there. Let's back it up a little bit and see what happened as they come into the corner. Here they come in real time. Oh yeah, Grandpa Thompson gets in the back of Paul Majivka. Just couldn't get it wound up in time. Paul may have been trying to woe up around the corner. Let's get a better look at that. Here is an above view, slow motion as they come around the corner. No, Paul did a great job. Grandpa, that was all on Grandpa there. Just did not get it slowed down enough. Got into the back of the 44, and then the 74 got in the back of 45, and around goes the 44. That one is on the 45. Grandpa Thompson gets into the back of Paul Majivka and turns him at lap number 6. number 10 here at the Street Stock. I had a little bit of technical difficulties there. We got it worked out. Up front, though, Cody Ryan running away with it. Got about a full second lead over second place. There was a big battle going on there between the number 5 and the 84, the Red Rocket, as they battled it out for second. Number 5 comes out on top of the battle. Currently in second place is the number 1, Mike Heminger, challenges for third. The Red Rocket on the outside, tried to hold the position, carry the speed around the outside. Right down that outside wall he goes. Mike Heminger, the number 1, got a little bit of front end damage there. Got the front end bent in just a little bit. Not too much of a problem out here on these short tracks. USA does have some long straightaways, but Mike Heminger doing a good job to stay down the inside of the 84, the Red Rocket. Ward Fisher trying to hold the position and fight back. Lap number 13 of 80 is Mike Heminger. Begins to take over the position. He does take the position when Ward Fisher, third place, Mike Heminger. Excuse me there for a second, fans, had to sneeze. Ward Fisher trying to re-challenge Mike Heminger down the inside. Here comes Ward. Almost got down the inside again, but yellow, we've got a caution. Caution is out. We had an issue back here. Oh no! Okie Budman, Chad Thompson, number 70, might have went around there. Looked like he might have just got the back end a little loose. Might have lost some air. He was right on the back of the 64 there. We'll take another look at it here. They came around the corner. He's on the back of the 64. Plenty of room between them. There's a better look at it. Yeah, he just lost the back end coming out of the corner there. Just as he come out of the corner, little tiny bit of oversteering around it, went really hard down into that inside wall. Okie Budman, Chad Thompson, out there in the TVR Thunder Valley Racing Okie Budman car. He's going to have to get it down the pit, use one of his quick fixes, and get it back out on the track. But that did bring out the caution. So we are under caution conditions on lap number 15 here at USA International Speedway. They're going to gather the cars back together, and we're going to go racing one more time. Big shout out to HHR Racing Series for their Pole Center Award here with the Street Stock Series. And at the end of the series, once we finish off all 15 races, we'll find the driver in the top 10 with the fewest amount of X's, so the least amount of incident points. We'll get a reward from the HHR Racing Series. A big shout out to HHR Racing Series. Be sure to check them out. There's a link down below in the YouTube channel there to go to their channel and watch some of their videos. Be sure to go over there and check out those videos and subscribe to their channel and become a viewer of the HHR Racing Series through the TVR Esport channel. So, yeah, big shout out to HHR. See Shane the Doorman Harbin over there in the pits right now. He's an HHR driver, being joined by Grandpa Thompson and Okie Budman Thompson, the Thompson brothers over there. Number 70 coming out with Shane. Grandpa spending a little extra time in the pits. May have been a difference between 2 and 4 tires taken on there, but how they come. Here comes the field coming around the corner. Number 9, Cody Ryan out front. The lights are off. They may still be on the pace car. Yeah, so we still got another lap to go here. But Cody Ryan leading out front, the number 9 car. Had a big lead. Was starting to pull away from the field a little bit. We'll see if fresh tires for a couple of cars out there is going to make a difference. Some of them did get some fresh tires. Most of these guys stayed out, are looking for more about lap 40. Before they come in and grab some tires. I don't think anybody's going to try to go all 80 laps. I mean, I assume it's possible. We'll see what happens. They're going to be definitely losing some lap time around lap, 45 or 50, 60. But lap number 18 here, as the pace car comes off in turn number 4. Cody Ryan and Jamison Howe are out front in the first row. Second row is going to be the GOAT and the Red Rocket. Let's go racing here with the Thunder Valley Racing League and HHR Racing Series. Race number 4 of 15 of the championship chase. The Street Stock Series. Season 3, the proven Thunder Valley drivers. Everybody nice and tight on the restart. They're in the zone. Away they go. Green flag is flying, and we are racing again here in Thunder Valley. Everybody keeps it nice and lined up there as we cross the start-finish line. No big issues there as they go into turn number 1. A lot of tight racing there. 64 down on the door, the number 17 up in front of them. The 74 down on the inside of the 84. The Red Rocket still trying to carry the speed on the outside. Being on the outside, these restarts of these stock car races at USA is not the place to be. Of course, right there, you saw the inside issue coming out of the corner. You got to keep it tight. Oh, no! 28 gets together with the back end of the Red Rocket 84. They somehow managed to save that, and everybody behind them manages to file through without an incident. That was an incredible save by everybody involved. And everybody paying attention, heads up to all the drivers out there to get through that without an issue as everybody files back in the line. We are racing. No caution. Green flag through all that mess. Number 9, Cody Ryan comes out of all of it out front, coming into the next lap here. Lap number 21 of 80 with the number 5, Jamison Howell, right on his heels. Number 1, our points leader right now at the moment, tied with John Ditch Digger Donald. Mike Heminger, the number 1 car, the number 64, came into this race tied for first place in the championship chase. So at the moment, Mike Heminger will be able to pull away from John Ditch Digger Donald in the 64. 64 car is the other car tied for first. So they are challenging each other for this points lead right now. Number 1 currently running in 3rd place out there at USA International Speedway, Mike the Goat Heminger. Got some damage to the front of that car, but still managing to pull through. It looks like the same damage might be on the front of the 64 there. He's got a little scrape on the side there, but got some damage on the front of that 64. It looks like it's almost matching damage with the number 1 car. A lot of cars have the front end dented in a little bit here in the Street Stock Series as they get nice and tight. Number 17, a little damage on his front end. He gets a big wiggle there, and 44, Paul Majewski going to take advantage of it. Big wiggle by the 17, and the 44 comes down on the inside, going to take the inside. Got 28 going to try to follow him through. Stetson Williams, just being honest, trying to follow through on the inside of the 17. The sleeper, Jamie Howe, maybe starting to think about saving some tire. We've had a few cautions early. Thunder Valley racers are famous for going long green flag races, so we'll see if this does go for a long green flag stretch as the front 2 cars begin to break away. Front 3 cars actually breaking away quite a bit. These cars back here racing for position. The 44 and the 28 racing for 7th place. 6th place belongs to Shane Harbin right now, the doorman, currently holding the door up there. 17 down on the inside, looking to get a few positions back. Jamie the Sleeper Howell down on the inside. 44 and 28 get together a little bit. Did he save it? 28 did not save it. He's up into the wall hard. Not sure. That should bring out a caution flag. Don't see a caution yet. Here comes number 9. They are definitely not at race speed. Yeah, the caution flag is out. We'll go back and take a look at it and see what happened there. The 28 involved in that. Stetson, just being honest, Williams. And looks like the 44, Paul Majewski. We'll get a high look at it here, above ground. And we'll go into slow motion here as they come into the corner right together. Oh, Paul, a little quick going into the corner there. Yeah, just doesn't get out of the gas enough and gets into the back of the 28 and sends the 28 up into the wall. So that one's going to be on Paul Majewski. Gets into the back of the 28 going into the corner there. And it took a little tap there. You see that little tap just as they were coming up? Took a tap from 17. Don't think that affected his entrance speed, though. He just did not get out of the gas in time and got into the back of the 28 and turn the 28 up into the wall. So that one's going to be on number 44, the Big Pickle, Big Deal, Paul Majivka. Cody Ryan, the number 9 car, has the field here at lap number 32. Almost halfway. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. On his outside, though, the points leader, the number 1, Mike Heminger, in that HHR Racing Series car. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We are racing here at USA International. Cody Ryan has the lead. The two HHR cars, teammates racing for second. Side by side goes the HHR cars. Down the backstretch. Big wiggle out of number 70. Oh my goodness, that was a big wiggle. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. That'll definitely bring out the caution. That was huge there coming out of the corner. I don't know if We'll take a look at it from up here. Slow motion here. And coming out of the corner. This exact same corner I think he was coming out of earlier today when he got a little bit of a wiggle. And yeah, just not sure. Don't think he touched the wall. I think he was just trying to keep it off the wall. Oh, no. God, he had it saved. He didn't have a problem. Number 5. That's going to be on the number 5. Jamison Howell puts it in a small hole there. It just wasn't there. That hole just wasn't there, Jamison. Jamison Howell, that one's going to be on you. Number 5, probably Jamison Howell, tried to put the nose in where it just would not fit, and ended up causing number 70, Chad Okebud Man Thompson, to hit the wall there. We're going to go in slow motion here and watch this one more time. That one's on Jamison.
Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
The lights are off on the pace car. We're about to go racing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let us know you're here watching. Leave a comment down below. Who's going to win the race today? Will John the Ditch Digger Doddle in the 64, will he be able to get ahead of Mike the Goat Heminger, who's currently in second place right now with almost half the race done? Ditch Digger Doddle has fallen back to the back of the pack, still on the lead lap, so still has a chance to get up there. Mike Heminger out there on the outside in Second place, number 9, Cody Ryan has the lead as we go into lap number 38 here at USA International Speedway. Race brought to you by the Pole Center Award and the Clean Driver Award, presented by the HHR Racing Series. Currently running in second and third position, the HHR Racing Series cars, driven by Mike Heminger and Shane the Doorman Harbin. Big battle going on back here for, looks like fourth place. Jamie Howell, the sleeper, trying to hold off the 45. Grandpa Thompson and the 74 down on the inside. The Red Rocket, Ward Fisher, right on their tail there as they come around the corner. 74 now trying to hold off Grandpa Thompson and the 84. 45 finding a little bit of extra speed around the outside. Gets wide, up into the loose stuff. 45 gets loose bad, gets into the wall. Oh, might have tore the front end up on that car, the 45. Might have took some front end damage on that car. Definitely did. Grandpa Thompson down into pit. He's going to have to get that fixed. Going to have to pit under green flag conditions. That's going to put him a lap or two down. Mike the Goat Heminger, during that chaos, took over the first place, so now is leading the race out there. The points leader, Mike Heminger, the GOAT, leads the race out here at USA International Speedway in that black number 1 car. Cody Ryan now on the chase in that number 9. Number 84, Ward Fisher, trying to get down to the inside. Manages to get on the outside of the 74. 74 trying to make the position, take the position from Ward. He does it. Manages to get the car in there and low. Now he's going to have to chase down the sleeper, the 17. Jamie Howell takes a look down on the inside of the 21. Shane Harbin, HHR Racing Series car. And Shane Harbin has the tires worn out of these cars up front a little bit. They're losing a little bit of ground. There's the number 5. Got into a little bit of a hiccup there. They managed to pull it out and not wreck them. But sure enough, Shane Harbin in that HHR racing car has lost some ground. The front two are still pulling away. Mike Heminger, the number 9 of Cody Ryan, still pulling away from the field. Jamie's sleeper Howell trying to defend his position against the 84. Ward Fisher as we go into lap number 44. We are beyond the halfway point now. These guys back here starting to line up and make it a battle back here. Grandpa Thompson, the 45, out there alone on the track now. 70, Okie Budman Thompson also in clean air. Both those cars showing a couple laps down, I think, or at least one. Back up front with our front runners. There is still a challenge going on. Race for third between the 17 and the 84. Jamie Howell and Ward Fisher still going on. Big battle right here as the 21, Shane Harbin, tries to get around the outside on the number 5. Number 5 takes the inside in the position. Shane Harbin, the HHR Racing Series, trying to hold off the ditch digger, John Dahl, the other points leader here going into this race, now running in 7th place down on the inside of the 21. Tires beginning to become an issue now at lap number 47, 48 here of 80. 30 laps to go here at the USA International Speedway, a little over 30 as the tires begin to wear out here. Some of the cars have taken on new tires and will be able to carry some speed, and some will not. You are going to start to see the difference here very soon as the battles start to ensue back here in the pack. Right there you see the 21 going to battle with the 64, the 28. Oh no, 44, 21, they get together right there. Oh, and 44 comes out on the short end of that stick. Let's take another look at that real quick. Didn't quite get a very good look at that. Let's take another look at it as they come through the corner here. They go through. I'm not sure how to call that one. Let's take another look at it. Looks like they just got together. Racing incident. The 44 definitely had the inside there. As they come into the corner here, 44 has the inside. Shane is already beginning to pull off the corner, and 44 has not yet started the corner. Right there, he starts the corner right there, a little later than Shane did. And yeah, they just got together going into the corner. Not sure if that was anybody's fault. That was just a racing incident. I would think Shane would have had the call that he had a car on the inside right about there. The call should have came in, car on the inside. But in real time, that happens really fast. They just got together there, got the doors together. 44 was not able to hang on to it. Not terrible damage there on the 44, but he's down onto the inside wall and pulls it back out on the track. Not sure if the caution is going to come out over that or not, but we will keep an eye out. Yes, the caution flag is definitely flying over that, so we're going to gather them back up here at lap number 50. And I guarantee you, if there were anybody that did not get tires, they will grab them now, as we have 30 laps to go to finish this race here at USA International Speedway with the Thunder Valley Racers and the HHR Racing Series. Up front, the GOAT, Mike Heminger, with the HHR Racing Series as he pulled out in the pit to grab some tires. The lead will change hands. Looks like the sleeper, Jamie Howell, the number 17 car, will take over the lead. Got a little damage on the front of that car, but the sleeper choosing to stay out. May have gotten tires earlier in the race. There goes the 45. Grandpa Thompson seems to be the lucky dog this time around. So he will get his lap back here at number 51 of 80. He'll join the lead lap people. Chad Okie Budman Thompson in the 70 car, currently showing in 4th place. Started all the way in the back, number 70. Managed to work his way all the way to the front. Got a nice clean race car there. Not sure how many of his quick fixes he has used, but out there on the track currently showing in 4th. Right now, the Okie Budman. Let's go racing one more time here with the Thunder Valley Racing League. HHR Racing Series, USA International Speedway. Up front, Jamie, the sleeper Howell, makes good on his name and comes from the back to lead this race at lap number 54 of 80. On his backside comes the 84, the Red Rocket. Number 5 is the son of Jamie Howell, Jameson. That number 5 car. Number 70, Okie Budman Thompson worked his way all the way to the front, now showing up there in 4th place. Big wiggle out of number 5. Number 70 looking like he might try to take advantage, decides to tuck it back in behind him. Here comes the 44, Paul Majivka, racing with the number 1. Got Mike Heminger on his outside. That's the 2 points leaders on the outside, nose to tail back there. John Ditch Digger Donald in the 64 and the number 1, Mike Heminger, are the points leaders going into this race. They are racing for the championship points position right now as you watch it happen. Mike Heminger has the advantage down on the inside of the 70 as Ditch Digger Donald gets a big, huge wiggle from Ditch Digger. Coming around the corner there, that was a bad wiggle from John Donald. He pulled it together, got in up behind the 9 there. as Mike Heminger managed to shuffle into 4th place up there. Oh, we got a big back. We got a problem. We got a problem. 28. A lot of tire smoke out of the 28. Let's back up and take a look at that. Looked like the 21 and the 28 might have got together there. 21 is Shane the Doorman Harbin. The HHR car was running up front for a while. Yep, gets his nose into the back of the 28 just a little bit. Did touch him just a little bit there. Got him really sideways. The 28 is just completely sideways. Touched his front end and straightened him back out a little bit. Hopefully no wheel damage. And you can see a little bit of damage there. The HHR car. 28 manages to pull it together. Grandpa on the 45 goes around the outside. We stay green. Grandpa Thompson trying to get around the outside of the 21 after that little incident. Here they come down the backstretch. 21 trying to stay on the inside. 45 gets the advantage down on the inside. And here they go back up front. We got a race. Number 5 down on the inside of the sleeper, Jamie Howell. Jameson's going to take advantage. The younger Howell taking advantage of the older Howell. Be nice to your elders out there, Jameson. Here comes the number 1, Mike Heminger, points leader, trying to catch up to the back of the number 5. Number 5 going to try to challenge the red rocket, Ward Fisher. Ward Fisher looking for those turbo rockets. Ride along in the passenger seat. Ward Fisher hanging onto that yellow line like his life depends on it. Down the backstretch he goes. Number 5, Jameson Howell, right on his tail, nose to tail, 1, 2, and 3. Number 9, Cody Ryan, trying to get himself back up into the game up there. As these guys go to battle, oh, number 1 down on the inside. He's touching the 5. He's going to get into the 5 a couple times there as they come through the corner. Let him know he was down on his inside, looking for a way to pass. Not really enough room to get in. Here they come again around the corner. Ward Fisher down on the inside. Number 1 going to give the number 5 a nudge. Down the straightaway they come. Gave him a little push going into the corner. Another bump going into the corner. Number 1 giving 5 all kinds of battles. Down the backstretch they come. Nose to tail, about 6 cars deep. Through the corner they go. Everybody holding on to that yellow line like their life depended on. Number 1 taking a look to the inside. 5 doesn't bite. Takes the corner. Manages to keep the low line. Number 1 takes another look. Here he comes down on the inside. Just barely has his nose in. Number 1 has his nose in on the inside. 5 goes wide, gets the end loose. Back in, gets really loose on the number 5. Number 1 has the advantage. 5 tries to carry the speed down the outside. Number 9 going to try to carry the advantage through down on the inside as he holds the 5 on the outside. 5 trying to keep it as low as possible. Here they come down the backstretch. Number 9 trying to get down on the inside of the number 5. Trying to hold that yellow line. 5 doing a good job of carrying some speed, but he's going to have to tuck it in down low eventually. Can he get behind the number 9? Here comes the 64 of John Donald trying to get it underneath the 5. Doesn't quite get there. 5 manages to find a hole and tuck it in. What a battle that was. Outstanding driving by everybody out there. They managed to pull it out at the end and put on a good show for the fans. Big wiggle by the 5 there. 64 right up on the back of Jameson Howell. Tell him, I want that 4th position, Jameson. You better drive it like you stole it. Number 17, the sleeper, trying to get his position back. Number 9 starting to challenge the number 1. The number 1 starting to challenge the 84. Red Rocket is going to have to really put the pedal down up there in front of that clean air, because here comes the number 1, the championship points leader, Mike Heminger, pulling up on the bumper of the number 84. Lap number 66. This race is starting to wind down here. Drivers are starting to get desperate. Where can they put the nose of that car and keep it safe enough to finish this race? You don't want to put it in the wall too hard. Going into the pits now. Oh no! Number 1, I think he may have got into the back of the 84 just a little bit. They managed to keep it green. 84 slow going around the corner. 3 wide behind the 84. Here they go into turn number 1. 3, down in the corner goes the number 5, manages to get the position. 1 down in, trying to follow him through. 84 is going to lose 2. Oh no! 84 in the back of the 1, they save it. 64, the other points leader, down on the inside. Mike Heminger trying to save the outside, doesn't quite get it. Oh no! Let's back that up. There was so much action going on right there. Let's take another look at it there. Mike Heminger trying to save it as he comes around the corner. Right there was the bump. Slow motion, you watch the 84 here. Gets into the back of Heminger just a little bit. Gets Heminger sideways. Heminger saves it right there. Manages to get it down, but the tires are probably a little bit warm. You can see him fighting the wheel. Still fighting that wheel there. You can see the back end wiggle. As he goes into the corner, he was already hot. Around the corner he goes. It was just a little bit loose. The smoke's coming off the back of the tires. Already on the outside, up into the loose stuff. He is fighting that wheel left and right. You can see those yellow gloves just turning it left and right, trying to keep the front end straight. Just lost it around the corner there. 9 gets into the back of the 84. 17, nowhere to go, gets into the door, the number 1 there. That's going to cost everybody a little bit of damage. But wow, what some action there we saw in everybody as we went around the corner there. But the worst end of that's going to come out for Mike Heminger. The GOAT, our points leader there, is going to get the worst end of that one. No real issue there as far as fault, just a racing incident. Mike Heminger loses the back end, and around we go. Lap number 72 of 80 with only 8 laps to go. They line up too wide to get a restart one more time here at the USA International Speedway in the Thunder Valley Racing League Street Stock Series, race number 4 of 15, presented by the HHR Racing Series. Clean Driver and Pole Setter Awards. Good luck, drivers. Let's go racing. Probably Jamison Howell out front after all the excitement that brought the last caution out. Let's go racing. Green flags flying. We got our points leader out front, John Ditch Digger Doddle in the 64 car. Managed to come out of all that mess out in second place on the outside. Oh no! We got a little hiccup there. The 45 and 21 got together a little bit. 45 might have got into the wall just a little bit. Here they come around the corner. Down on the inside goes the 45. Oh no, 44 let's back that up just a little bit. Looked like the 70 and the 44 might have got together there. We'll back it up a little bit and change the camera angle here. We'll go to above view here. We want to back up and just a little bit more here. Yeah, that started way back here, looks like. It started way back here. Right here. It looks like the 45 and the 21 coming out of the corner here in the slow motion. 45 does touch the wall right there a little bit. Comes down, just touches the 21. Shane Harbin, they get together. Both of them trying to save it here. Looks like everybody seemed okay as they got together. They managed to save it. Then the 44 and the 70 are coming around. Going to go not really three wide. Oh, 70's out wide. 44 just kind of gets down into the 70 just a little bit. Touches his outside corner there. We'll back it up just a little bit there. '70 is the inside car. 44 is the outside car. 70's faded out wide a little bit as they come through the corner. Ooh! They get into the corner there. I don't know if 70 was just looking for that to be three wide and he just got on the outside. But there, everything was fine there. Right here was the issue. Let's back that up just a little bit and see what happened there. We are three wide going into the corner here. Everything was fine here as they go three wide. 17 down on the inside, 44 in the middle, 70 on the outside. Here they come out of the corner here. And the 70 and the 44 just get together a little bit. Of course, they pinched the 44. 17 got a little bit high there. Coming out of the corner at three wide. You got to keep it down a little bit. And yeah, 44 got a little bit sandwiched there and really had nowhere to go. And got pinched up into the number 70. So not sure if the 17 just wasn't aware that they were quite three wide there, if his spotter hadn't quite called it yet, or what had happened there. But sure enough, the 17 comes up and fades up the high hill enough to just 44 just had nowhere to go. So I'm not sure who to call that on. We're going to call that a racing incident, or yeah. I'm not sure what exactly to say about that one. Three wide coming out of turn number 4. 44 gets pinched between the 17 and the 70. 17 probably could have kept it a little bit lower, three wide. I mean, that's a pretty high fade there for three wide, 17. So Jamie the Sleeper Howell probably going to have to take the blame for that one, as he gets a little bit wide coming out of turn number 4. Jamie the Sleeper Howell. We're going to put that one on you, I think. But anyway, we'll see how it goes in the race review. Another caution here at lap 73. All right, fans, here we go. Jamison Howell, the number 5 car, has the lead. 78 lap. It's number 78 of 80. Green, white, checkered. On the outside, one of the points leader, John Dottle, in the number 64. Not 2 cars behind him, the number 1. Oh, stack up on the start. A little bit of a late start by a couple drivers there. Not sure what happened. Definitely had a crazy start there. Number 1 really loose, going through the corner up into this loose rubber. Oh my goodness, number 1. Hot tires for the number 1 car, Mike Heminger, as he goes down the corner trying to hang on to it. 3 wide, the 21, the 17, and the number 45. Across the start-finish line they go. Lap number 80, the final lap. Here they come. Jamison Howell out front, the 64. John Donald trying to chase him down. 84 right behind him. 1, 2, and 3. Round turns 3 and 4. John Donald trying to catch him, get through a turn. They're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Jamison Howell, John Donald, and Ward Fisher. Your top 3 drivers. Top 5 are going to be finished off by Brent Grandpa Thompson in 4th and Shane the Doorman Harbin in 5th. Mike the Goat Heminger is going to end up in 7th place to take home those points. John Donald, the Ditch Digger, going to come out of the race on top of the points at the end of this one, taking home 2nd. But our big winner today is going to be that number 5 right there. Probably Jamison Howell in the number 5 car, Red Bull Series, giving us a big show out there. Congratulations here. USA International Speedway, I'm Grandpa Thompson for the HHR Racing Series and the Clean Driver Award, Pole Setters Award. Let's get you a win in life, and we will see you at the finish line.